Welcome to Cool Kids with Asthma's Top 20. I'm your host Amanda Cruel, and for our debut episode, we'll be featuring our top 20 TV theme songs. Sometimes a good theme song can turn a mediocre show into a classic, but with so many amazing theme songs out there, which one is the best? We searched all over from anime to classic TV shows to find the top theme songs. We gathered them all up and had everyone at Cool Kids with Asthma vote on their favorites. We're pretty happy with the results. Now before we begin the countdown, let's meet our panelists.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other.
Hey there, I'm Sean Deal, stand-up comedian.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm a janitor, and I love being a janitor.
Hi, I'm Amanda Cruel. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, but I live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hey, I'm Brian. Sean's father, you may know me from a few of the podcasts going on in this show. Today, apparently, we're doing the top 20 television theme shows of all time.
Oh, me? Who am I? I just run the shit around here. Do everything. I'm the producer, manager, director, writer. I'm like the Darth Vader of this shit. I mean, yeah, there's an emperor, but like, it's a title in name alone. But someday I'll throw him down probably a very large battery reactor shaft, or whatever you call that thing, into like a stormy, weird explosion. You guys have seen Star Wars, you get the point. I'm VJ Willingham, and this is Kids.
With our votes cast and our panelists ready, let's begin the countdown of the top 20 TV theme songs. Starting off with the classic, The Addams Family. The Addams Family started out as a cartoon strip in 1938 by Charles Addams. The franchise is going strong, with movies still being released to this day, but perhaps the most famous iteration came in 1964 with the Addams Family TV show. It's a hilarious family sitcom with a great cast, great set, and best of all, a great theme song.
The Addams Family, absolute classic. You know, I have every single episode on Voodoo that they allow you to get on Voodoo. I don't think you can get it all. It's all on Voodoo. But yeah, very catchy. Always gets stuck in my head. That's why I hate listening to it. I'm not one of those douchebags who will just play the entire song all the way through and make you listen to it so that it's stuck in your head just so they can. That seemed very pointed. I'm sorry. But yeah, the snaps. No song. There's always got to be a good snap session in a song for it to be iconic. It's my opinion.
Okay, the Addams Family song, I really like it because I used to watch Addams Family all the time in my childhood. So it's a really good show, and so I really like it. I mean, there's no bad negative stuff about it.
The Addams Family. Watched a little bit of it, like maybe 4 or 5 episodes, but the thing is, that's all I needed to know the entire theme song of The Addams Family. Great show, better theme song.
Alright, we'll start with number 20, The Addams Family. I'm not sure I agree with that one. I do remember the song, I remember the show. the theme song's okay. I knew the words, so obviously it was catchy. I liked the movie versions a little better, I believe. But I liked the guy that played Lurch, and Rudy's dad was the star of that show. From, you know, Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, if there's gonna be a 20, I guess that one's okay.
The Addams Family. No, that's a classic. I loved that show, and I was trying to be a little goth as a kid, so it was perfect for me. And those movies that came out in the 90s, wonderful. I love this song.
So get a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
It's time to duel because coming in at number 19 is Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the early 2000s, Yu-Gi-Oh! Became one of the most popular kids shows, and we can definitely see why. A spiky-haired kid playing a magical card game with cool monsters, that's definitely going to get a kid's attention. But the cherry on top is the killer theme song.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually hate the show, but the theme song's pretty banging. They got some cool ass bass lines in there, and then you gotta go with your favorite time to do, which I always thought would be like the coolest thing to yell when you're having a cum shot. All right.
Now that is a neat song because it goes from orchestral to kind of hardcore rock to funk and then over to techno almost. I like that. Got a short attention span, so that's my kind of TV show theme song.
So, Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. We used to duel all the time. I used to have the Blue Eyes Dragon. Let's see. It was a fun card game. I cannot lie. And yeah, I used to duel all the time. It was really fun.
Alright, number 19. Yu-Gi-Oh! Not on my list of top 20, I can tell you that. I think Sean likes it, and apparently some other people like it, but it's not for me. I don't think it's all that catchy, and I just don't like it. So.
Oh yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Intro. That's the one right there. You know, anything that's gonna start out with something that's like, oh yeah, we're deep in the Arabian Sahara Desert. That's not Arabian. Anything with that like Egyptian banger sound to it, it's gonna be good. When I say banger, I mean like that song's a fucking banger, not like, you know. That sounded like it could be potentially racist, so I just fixed that real quick. But yeah. Also the Yamu, and that fucking bass line when the song kicks in was boom.
Moving up the list, we got number 18 with Justice League Unlimited, the spin-off to the Justice League series. Justice League Unlimited was everything the original was, but better. Even the theme song, it went from orchestra to electric guitar. Turns out the electric guitar was all we needed.
Alright, number 18. Justice League Unlimited. I agreed with this one. It was in my top 20. Might have even been in my top 10. I believe it was. I like it. I like the first Justice League on there as well. I don't even believe it was on the list though, but they're both good, so I agree with this one completely.
This song is interesting because it sounds more like it would be a song that's part of anime instead of just sort of regular animation. Like I can almost see the lines flowing out behind the characters as they're running. So it's fair. It's fair.
So, the Justice League song, I'm not really familiar with it, but I am somewhat. It's actually a good song. I mean, it's just the song is very calming, so I'm down with it. There's no negativity about it.
Nothing says "Run for the Hills." The Justice League is coming. Like just the guitar, the heavy metal guitar that leads into that. Like, you know that Superman's about to take a pounding, and everybody's gonna be wondering like, why is he letting that guy hit him so much? Like, he's freaking Superman. Your jaw's made of unearthly materials. Like, this shouldn't hurt you. But yeah, even the intro to that, like the animation that's in the background, it shows them all glowing with the shiny light behind them. It's perfect. That song is cemented in history. That series, top notch.
Justice League Unlimited. Justice League, the original Justice League, had a badass theme song. So when they go to Unlimited, they're like, how can we make it better? Electric guitar, and it worked. It just brought this amazing theme song and then turned it to a classic theme song. Justice League Unlimited, badass.
I am the stone that the builder refused.
Number 17, The Boondocks, the only Adult Swim original to make the list. The Boondocks seem to check off all the boxes in the good TV show category, and one of those boxes is the dope as fuck intro song. Performed by the rapper Asheru, this song puts you in the perfect mood for all the crazy, hilarious hijinks in the Boondocks.
Now, Boondocks. This is a great show. I love this show because it was really groundbreaking for its time. And it's interesting because I think it used to be a comic strip in the 90s, and that was back when I was reading the funny pages. But they mention Syphil and Ollie, and that's my favorite thing ever. So I gotta give this song a 10. It's a great song too. Great show, great song.
Another one not on my top 20 list, The Boondocks, number 17. I mean, it's catchy enough. Well, it was okay, just not on my list.
There's just everything about it. It's got those meaningful lyrics. It's got the beat. It's got the trumpets. Anything with trumpets is a plus in my book. But on top of that, you know, just the show itself is like, it's hilarious, but it's got all those deeper meanings. It's kind of like the South Park of, you know, black people.
Boondocks. It's probably the only show on here that I've seen, an incomplete series-wise, 5 times, alright? It's badass. And you know what? Sometimes when I watch a show in loops, I skip the theme song. Not the Boondocks. The Boondocks got a kickin' theme song. This is how good the theme song is. The only complaint, it's not long enough.
Okay, so I was not familiar with the song, and I thought it was a couple of old rappers because it sounded like Biggie or Tupac.
You dumbass.
So I realized it wasn't, but it did sound very good, and I can tell it's olden style. So yeah, I mean it's pretty good.
Begun the promise of what's to come, and I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, chop, chop. Flip. Chop, chop, chop. Flip. Chop, chop, chop. Flip. Chop, chop, chop.
Coming in at 16 is Fire Force, a fairly new anime that quickly gained a huge following. Who knew a show about firefighters could be so cool? Anyone who's heard its epic theme song, of course.
Dude, Fire Force, man. I've never seen this show, but this theme song is fucking kicking. It's made by Cell Dweller, alright? Now, these guys did another one of my favorite anime intros, and holy shit, man, they do not disappoint me. And definitely with this one, I want to check the anime out just because of this theme song.
Now this is an interesting theme song because it reminds me a lot of the rock music of the late 90s and early 2000s. And for me personally, when I hear this, I kind of think of a guy who feels kind of rejected by the world, but he still feels like he's really awesome, and he's just excited to show everybody that. But it's a decent song.
Oh, yeah, I was asleep. Hang on. Number 16, Fire Force. It's more like VJ's thing. screaming, loud music to me, but hey, whatever. Certainly wasn't on my top 20. Never even heard of the show before, so.
So, about Fire Force. This is the first time I'm ever hearing them, and yeah, it does sound good. I would have to get more into their songs and listen to them, but I'm not downgrading them. Or this is the first time I'm ever hearing them, so it's pretty good.
Fire Force isn't the band, it's actually Cold Rain, Zach.
You dumbass.
Asshole. Did you really think Dragon Ball Z Rock the Dragon theme wasn't going to make this list? Some may be shocked that it's at the number 15 spot, but it is a theme well deserved to be in the top 20 theme songs.
Alright, number 15. Well, this one's interesting because I like the show Dragon Ball Z, and the theme song I liked okay, but it was just a partial bit of the theme song, apparently, like they do with a lot of them. They just take certain cuts of the song and put in the show, which I seem to remember liking, but when I listened to the whole song, I was like, probably best they just used certain parts of it, because I didn't care for the whole song. The show's good, though.
Good old Dragon Ball Z. Everybody loves it. I remember as a kid, that was an absolute banger. But like listening to it at this day and age, I don't think it holds up as well. I don't think it should have made it that high on the list. But it's a collective list, so who am I to judge? One thing I will say about the Dragon Bop intro is that it's not even my favorite Dragon Ball Z intro. And yeah, it still made it on this list, but whatever.
Any 90s kid would have kicked our asses for making a top 20 theme songs, not include this one. Rock the Dragon? Fuck yeah. This song is just fucking banging, like it gets my dick a little hard every time. Fucking got the balls, my ball hair sticking up every time I listen to it. It's just fucking, it's a fucking guitar though, that guitar though. But the only thing I don't like about it is every now and then, it sounds like he's saying there's a cock in me. Like, dragon, 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 dragon. There's a cock in me. I don't know. We have to go back and listen to that. But I'm pretty sure he does say a couple of times that he has a dick in his ass.
Dragon Ball Z, Rock the Dragon. I'll tell you, that song does rock. I never really watched much Dragon Ball. It was a little bit after my time. I could have watched it, but I thought it was too cool and too mature for that. But the song rocks.
So Dragon Ball Z, I mean, that's another good one. I mean, another childhood memory. I used to play it on video games all the time. I mean, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. I mean, really good characters. So whoever picked it, I give him props, and I really like it.
How many times is he going to say something is good?
It's a good kids show.
1.
It's a good theme song.
2.
It's good. It's a good theme song.
3. 4.
It's a good theme song.
5.
A good show, and the theme song is pretty good.
6. 7.
I mean, it's a good show.
8.
It's actually a good song.
9.
I mean, it was a good show. Yeah, she's a good character. It was all a good show. I said it was a good show.
10. 11. 12. 13.
Yeah, it does sound good.
14.
It's pretty good.
15.
It's a really good theme song.
16,
It was a good cartoon,
17,
really good.
18,
Good theme song.
19,
It was all good.
20,
I mean, that's another good one.
21,
Really good characters.
22,
But it did sound very good.
23,
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
24,
It's a pretty good theme song.
25,
It's good.
26,
He's a good character.
27,
It's a good theme song.
28,
It was a good show and it's a good theme song.
29, 30,
It's a really good show.
31,
What an asshole.
You dumbass, 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 dumbass.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
If you don't feel happy when this theme song comes on, you must be a monster. At number 14, it's Golden Girls. The song was actually a cover of Andrew Gold's original version, and in our opinion, the Golden Girl version takes the cake.
So, the Golden Girls. I watched that a lot. I mean, it was a good show. And I think her name was Dorothy. And I mean, yeah, she's a good character. I mean, it was all a good show. I mean, no complaints. Like I said, it was a good show.
Who knew a show about a bunch of old ladies trying to get laid would be one of my favorite shows of all time? The Golden Girls. Fuck yeah. And it's funny as fuck. Theme song. That's why it's going to be playing at my funeral. And plus, about a show about people trying to get laid, I'm all in.
Golden Girls. Now this is something special. It's not a show that I watched a lot when I was younger, but it's a show that I had to watch because it was on in all the waiting rooms and the houses and places that my mom took me. So, saw it a lot. But that theme song, it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel good. I would never listen to it as music, but as a piece of TV theme song history, I think it's great.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Yeah, Golden Girls is an absolute banger. I still like watching that show. When me and my best bud, you don't know him, Sean Deals hang out. We watch that show together sometimes. It's a good show. Good show. I don't think that song will ever not hold up though. Like, who doesn't hear that theme song and say, I gotta start singing immediately? The only thing that I think would be better than the Golden Girls theme song and lyrics and all that together is if Sanford and Son had like lyrics too. That's it. The only thing that could possibly touch it.
Alright, up to number 14. The Golden Girls theme song. I liked it. I hadn't saw the Golden Girls in a while, but I remember when I listened to the song, I remembered every damn word, so you can't go wrong with that. It's a good show. It's a funny show. So, yeah, I agree. Top 20. Number 14. Pew.
Being a friend. Gotta get up, I gotta get going. I'm gonna see a friend of mine. He's round and he's fuzzy, I love him because he's just Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Have you forgot about this gem at number 13? It's The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Although the show lasted 3 years, they kept airing reruns for almost 2 decades. It had beautiful animation, great writing, and a heart-melting opening theme song.
You know, it is really catchy, and honestly, I don't know if it was top 20 material for me, but it was. I did enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy it too. For some reason, though, it makes me want to get like a red T-shirt Nothing else. And just run around my house. And other places. Probably not public parks, because that would be a situation. But, you know, climb some trees, eat some honey, try not to get arrested.
Number 13, not on my list. I've never seen The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, ever. I remember the movie. The movie was cute. Never heard of this show. I'm assuming they made some of them. So, and you know, when I first heard the song, I thought it was a damn commercial for Double Mint Gum. So, but you know, hey, whatever. Some people like it, I guess.
So Winnie the Pooh. I mean, me and my sister, we used to watch that all the time when we was little. It's a good kids show. But right now, I'm not. No, that's a no. I mean, I might watch with my kids because they're around, but not by myself.
Winnie the Pooh. I like Winnie the Pooh because I also like honey and not wearing pants. This is a great song. It makes me feel carefree, and now I want some honey. I like it.
You see, when I was 4, I would go over to my Nana Kay's house. We'd have VHS tapes for me to watch. They had a VHS tape, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And it is the most beautiful song I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie, I almost cry every time I listen to that song. It's beautiful. Turn the camera off.
Oh shit, we're actually talking about theme songs? Damn! You dumbass!
Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Love it or hate it, Power Rangers has a kick-ass theme song. Yeah, it's silly, the writing is questionable, but when the theme song starts, everyone knows. It's morphin' time.
Now, Power Ranger, this is a song that I remember a lot from my childhood. I never was someone to wear a Halloween costume of a Power Ranger, but all of my friends did. This song is definitely a blast from the past for me.
So Power Rangers. It was big when I was growing up. I mean, it's a good show. It was alright. It was like in the top 10 of my watch shows. It was okay.
So, I'm not a huge fanboy of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I didn't get into Power Rangers until I was well into my 20s. But cannot lie, I cannot deny that theme song pretty fucking banging. Would I put it this high up? Maybe not. But you know what? I can't hate. And hell yeah, whenever they're fighting with that theme song, fuck yeah, I want to fight too. Where you at, Rita? Fucking bitch.
Power Rangers. Number 12. Power Rangers. Hate that show so bad. I did not like it when it came out. Still don't like it. Some people do. It's a VJ thing, I guess. And I'm sure plenty of other people, or it wouldn't have lasted this long. But, no, I cannot stand it. Now, here's what I remember about Power Rangers. Didn't like the show. Didn't like the theme song. And had to get a... Remember one year the green Power Ranger was the hard one to find, the little toy, the little figure. Wasn't for me. It was for Glenn, this little kid that was like David's, I don't know, his wife's kid or something. And he had to have the green Power Ranger. We went to Toys R Us and found it. And some motherfucker stole it out of our buggy. That's what I remember about Power Rangers, besides not liking it.
That is my entire childhood to the moment I turned probably 50, because I'm still a child right now, collecting Power Rangers. I absolutely love Power Rangers. And that theme song, even if you don't like Power Rangers, how do you not like that theme song? It's just straight banger, 100%. I will admit that the Zeo Rangers theme song was just a little bit better. Because, I mean, it literally even goes a mile above and says stronger than before. That's all I'm saying. You know, it points out that they're more powerful. Anyway, point is, my Morphin Power Rangers theme song, childhood, adult life, doesn't matter. It's a fucking banger. You can't beat it, except for the 12 songs in front of it. Or is it 11? 11 songs in front of it. Yeah. But my Morphin Power Rangers, where's that?
Fuck the Power Rangers.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now.
Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Is coming in at number 11. Probably one of the biggest shocks is how low the song made in the top 20. You can't have a best theme song list without talking about our favorite Great Danes debut show. The only Hanna-Barbera show to make the top 20, but it's definitely the best one.
Now Scooby-Doo, that's not a show that I watched a lot, but I definitely have heard that theme song so many times, and it's one that gets stuck in my head. And it's not the worst song to get stuck in your head, you know?
Okay, Scooby-Doo's theme song. It's a good theme song. I mean, it brings back childhood memories. I really like it. I have no problems with it. So.
Number 11, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The original Scooby-Doo from the 60s. Yeah, why not? I mean, I remembered the words. I remember watching the show in reruns, so I'm not that old. Yeah, why not? I mean, it was a decent little show. It was cute. It was funny. You know, nothing bad to say about it, really. Fuck Scooby-Doo. No.
I am absolutely appalled that didn't even reach the top 10. Like, how do you not put Scooby-Doo, Where Are You in the top 10? Every second of that song is just a vibe. Every note hit in that song is a vibe. It's just... It puts you in a whole nother world, in a whole nother mood. It makes you feel good. It's happiness. That's what that cartoon is. It's happiness. How does that not hit the top 10? How does that not hit the top 5? What is wrong with you people?
Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The greatest Hanna-Barbera cartoon of all time, which is saying a lot. It's the best theme song of Hanna-Barbera, which is saying a lot. It is probably the best Scooby-Doo TV show out there, which is saying a lot. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Amazing theme song. We gotta add more to this. We need to sing its praises. We need to... Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Show 'em a watch till I die. I got my car decked out to Scooby-Doo, and it could all be thanks to that theme song.
Halfway through the list, and our mid-spot goes to the One Punch Man theme song. Even though most of the song is in Japanese, you can understand 2 words, one punch, and that's all we need to know. This song is epic and earned its way onto the list.
One Punch! Actually, never seen One Punch Man. I'm actually about to start watching it very shortly. However, as of today, I haven't seen it. But that kick-ass theme song, hell yeah! Why wouldn't I want to watch it? Damn, that thing is banging. Fun fact, One Punch Man, this song was one of the last songs to get added to the voting pool of TV theme songs. It was like second to last. Still came up to number 10. That's saying some shit right there.
Number 10. One Punch Man, whatever the fuck that is. Horrible theme song. I remember why I didn't pick it. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say about it. I never watched it. Didn't like the theme song. It was just more screaming, more DJ thing.
One Punch Man. Now, that's an interesting song. That sounds like a song that is going to be a show that's got a lot of action, and maybe a lot of action that I wouldn't be interested in watching. It's a well-made song. I can't understand what they're saying, but it's okay.
So One Punch Man theme song. I don't really know nothing about it, but it sounds really okay. It sounds interesting, put it that way. I would have to listen to it more and more to just try to get into it.
Okay, so I know I said I'm called the Scooby-Doo Disney Top 10, but if I had to choose between the two songs, I'm ashamed of myself now, because that One Punch is a banger all the way through and through. Love it 100%. And that's not just the beers talking. One Punch all the way. I love that song. If it doesn't get you pumped, it's like Power Rangers, you know what I mean? It just gets you pumped. It's I don't know. Makes you feel like a hero. Gives you power. Gotta love that song. Now I'm wondering what the last 9 on.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo!
It's the second Disney song to make the list at number 9, DuckTales, woo! The classic Disney television block of DuckTales, Tailspin, Rescue Rangers all had epic theme songs, all of which we could see making the countdown, but only one made the list, being Uncle Scrooge and his nephew's adventures in DuckTales. Woo!
I bet I know which idiot picked this as their top 5. Just kidding. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this song. I do love DuckTales. Everybody loves DuckTales. They don't like DuckTales. Oh, I feel like I'm supposed to say that after every time I say DuckTales. Ooh. So from now on, I probably should stop saying DuckTales. Ooh. We're just gonna just keep going.
So DuckTales theme song. I don't really know nothing at all about it. I mean, it sounds like to me it's more of a kid song, kid theme song, but I'm not really sure, so I don't know it.
DuckTales. Now that's a classic that I watched several times during my youth. Woo! Love that. It's a fun song.
Number 9, DuckTales. I don't think I've watched a single episode of this. I've watched parts of one because Sean used to watch it all the time. Sure, it's kind of catchy, I guess. Are we sure it's not the same people that sung the Full House theme song? I'm not sure, but maybe not. But, yay! Number 9.
Call my lawyer. Call the cops. Call a superhero. DuckTales number 9? DuckTales just been robbed. DuckTales need to be number 1, number 2. DuckTales number 9 is the best out of the Disney cartoon TV shows, theme songs. And that's like fucking crazy, ridiculous bar they hit right there, because you got the Tailspin, you got Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck. I mean, all those classics, all those deserve to be on the top 10. But only one made it. That was DuckTales, and only at number 9. So that tells you how great the other 8 must be to beat out DuckTales. Yeah.
Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. Woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales. Woo! Not ponytails or cottontails, no DuckTales. Woo! I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them.
For this pick, no words are needed. Good luck finding someone who doesn't know every lyric to the original Pokemon theme song. Johto theme song was also awesome and catchy, but it's nowhere close to the original.
Now, we can't have Pokemon without having so many flashbacks to my childhood. Some of them good, some of them not. But the show, legendary. The song, exciting, motivational. I think if I exercise, that's a song I would listen to. But I'm not going to exercise. So for now, I'm just going to sit on my couch and hear that song when I watch the show.
What's one TV show theme song that you could sing at a Walmart, or let's say at a library? You go anywhere, you just say, "I wanna be the very best." I guarantee you, no matter where you go, you say that, somebody's gonna finish the rest of that theme song for you. It's banging, badass. Pokemon is awesome, man. And I didn't watch it all the way through. I mean, it's like fucking Simpsons level anime. The Indigo region, fucking awesome, man. And even the Johto theme song is great. Maybe not enough to get top 20, but Pokemon, fuck yeah.
Okay, Pokemon's theme song. It is a good theme song. I mean, like I said, it brings back my childhood memories. A lot of them, actually. I mean, when I was a little kid, I mean, it's good. It's a good theme song.
I would travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach you, dude, to understand the power that's inside. Geodude, gotta catch 'em all. The Geodude song, you gotta love it. Definitely deserved to be in the top 10. And I'm surprised I actually didn't pick it. But I'm glad it made it where it made it, so that's all there is to it.
Yeah, number 8. I was catching Pokemon. Pokemon Go. Or Pokemon, the series, I guess. It was the Pokemon theme song. I think it's the first one. Is that correct? Yeah. It's catchy. Even though I didn't watch the show that much, but although Sean watched it a lot. It's catchy. I love the Pokemon, so yeah. I had no problem with that one whatsoever. It might even been in my top 20. Good deal. Catch 'em all.
Are you smiling? Because we have an incredibly difficult time not smiling during our number 7 pick, Sanford and Son. A few classic TV shows made the list, but this is definitely the funkiest.
Number 7. Had a little funk on it. Sanford and Son. Love that show. Love the theme song. It was in my top probably 10. Might have been top 20, but good show. Good theme song. It's catchy as shit. I liked it. What else can you say about it? R.I.P. Red.
Sanford and Son. I like this song because it's got music, but it's non-traditional, and it's upbeat, but still fun. And it's a classic TV show. So, I'd say it's pretty good.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Sanford and Son. However you said it. Yeah. I know what you mean.
I've been filming you for a while. Go ahead.
Oh. Well, that's great. Well, Sanford and Son. So, that was a good show. A good show, and the theme song is pretty good. I like it. There's no negativity.
Good old Sanford and Son. Honestly, I thought this was gonna make number 1 on the list. If I'm not mistaken, it made it up the top 3 of my list. It was probably number 1 or number 3 or number 2. I don't know. Good song though. Great song. Great intro. Great show. I don't want to watch Sanford and Son.
Bow, 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 now. Bow, bow, down, now, now, bow, wow, wow, wow. Love Sanford and Son. Love it. Funky. Like a monkey. And you know what's funny? Every time I listen to the Sanford and Son theme song, I always think, feels like someone's up to some shenanigans. Yeah. Maybe not.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
The highest ranked anime on the list at number 6 is Cowboy Bebop. We love the nice animation mixed with an epic jazz theme called Tank. We can't tell what's better, the show's amazing writing or the theme song. But that's one question we're glad to be asking.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Cowboy Bebop. Holy shit. Definitely top 20. I could probably wiggle higher up, honestly. I mean, fuck. How do you not get pumped up? How do you not get pumped when you hear the fucking Tank, which is the name of the theme song, and it just, oof, gives you goosebumps, gives you adrenaline. What? How many other songs gives you fucking adrenaline? Like, it feels like you can go take on the world with Cowboy Bebop, man. It's a really good show, too. But I wonder if it didn't have a theme song, if it'd still hold up to this day. But luckily for us, we never have to know this. Cowboy Bebop and Tank are all one, baby.
Cowboy Bebop, this is a classic. Everybody loved Cowboy Bebop. And this song kind of shows you why. It's, I really like it because it kind of sounds like spy music, you know, and I could see myself sort of running around, looking around corners, listening to this song. But then there's other parts of it that are sort of big band, and I could see myself, like, walking real slowly away from the fire, or, like, dancing with someone in a tux. It gives us all kinds of emotion, so Cowboy Bebop, I dig it.
And another show I've never seen, Cowboy Bebop, comes in at number 6. It's catchy, it's big band music, little swing. I don't remember it being in my top 20, but it's still catchy.
So, Cowboy Bebop. Excuse me. It sounds very interesting. I can't lie. But I mean, I would like to get into that theme song too. Listen to it a lot more. Because it does sound interesting.
Man, it's got that trumpet, it's got that bass line, it's got that banging drums. It's got a countdown to let you know stuff's about to get real. This is like second only to what? Fucking Sanford and Son. Absolute banger. Top notch. And it even is the precursor to what is even a better show than almost the theme song is. Maybe. I don't know, the ending was a little... Point being, 6. Absolutely deserves to be number 6.
The only Nickelodeon theme to make the list, we think it's definitely the best. Sorry, SpongeBob, but we've only got room for one Nickelodeon show.
I never thought that it would make it this high on the list, if I'm being honest. But, it's only one of the widest songs I've ever heard. Nah, it's a pretty good theme song. It does get catchy, and it gets better once the chorus kicks in, but I just don't see it being higher than the last two songs that were mentioned. Or Scooby, Where Are You? Definitely took the spot. Just an idea.
I like this song because it's interesting in that it kind of sounds just like a pop song. If I heard this, I wouldn't be able to say instantly, oh, I think that's a TV show theme song. So I like it. It's got the harmonizing and the lyrics that are easy to sing. I think it's a good song.
Number 5, the theme song to Drake and Josh. I've never heard this. I've heard of this show, but never watched it. Not in my top 20. It sounded like an alternative band from... Was this show from the 90s?
2000s. Early 2000s. Early
2000s, okay, because there was the like grunge alternative like music of the late 90s into the early 2000s. That's what it sounds like. A lot. Like almost any band you would hear back then, so. Alright, good enough.
Okay, so the Drake and Josh theme song, it's a good theme song. I mean, I really liked them when they had their show, even though when they even growed up and split their ways, it was all good. I mean, I can tell you everything, not everything, but close to a lot of stuff about them.
I am 26 years old, and I'm not ashamed to admit, about a couple months ago, I just listened to this song on a 2-hour loop. Was I going through a midlife crisis? Was I having a heat stroke? We don't know, but I know I kind of enjoyed those 2 hours because I had this heavenly music playing in my ear. It's played by Drake Bell, the guy who does Drake and Josh. And damn, I actually like this dude's music. I mean, but this one, by far the best. And I know only one Nickelodeon show had to make it. And it was Drake and Josh. No one stood a chance against it. Man, Drake and Josh is gonna last forever. Ain't nothing gonna tarnish Drake and Josh's reputation.
Sorry, Sean. The song has been a little tainted.
The Andy Griffith Show, starring Andy Griffith, with Ronnie Howard. Also starring Don Knotts.
Down to the final four, and coming in at number 4 is probably the most famous song on this list. The Andy Griffith Show. No words needed, just whistling. And that's all we need. Everyone can just hear a small snippet of this song and know that it's time to go down to Mayberry to spend some time with our favorite sheriff and deputy, Andy and Barney.
You know, I love the Andy Griffith Show. I love the theme song. I would like it a lot more if I could whistle worth a fuck when well, there's a child right there. Oops. But I can't. I can't really whistle. But I can't be hating either on a great theme song. Andy Griffith? Fuck yeah. You're right. Everybody loves Andy Griffith. White people, black people, don't matter.
Now this is a classic theme song, and I think the whistling really takes it to the next level, just because it's so memorable, and it's something that people feel comfortable whistling in public. So if you're around old people, you will hear that song. And there's worse songs to hear.
So Andy Griffith, it's a good theme song. I mean, I really like it. I mean, it was a good show and it's a good theme song. So I give props.
Okay, what can you say about number 4? There's no words to learn, but it's just the whistling of the Andy Griffith Show, and I could whistle it. So, you know, and I love the show. It was a cute little show. It was funny. Had some very memorable characters. Andy, Barney, Goober, Gomer before he got his own spin-off. Yeah, it's a great show, so I agree with it. It was in my top 20.
It's got a snapping section. I already told you that's how you get them. It's the best part. I will say this though. That's like the start of television right there. Like, not necessarily the start of television, but for me, I remember like TV Land, and my grandmother would always watch the Andy Griffith Show, and I would just be like, "Oh wow, this show's old," because it starts out with the Andy Griffith Show, starring Andy Griffith. I'm like, okay, this show's old. But good theme song. Great theme song. Very catchy. Makes me want to go fishing.
At number 3 is another whistling theme. We didn't plan it that way, it's just how the votes came out. Next on the list is Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Yes, the Ed boys have done it again, but getting on the list is not one of their scams. It's a well-deserved inclusion to the top 20.
So Ed and Eddy, that's a really good theme song. It was a good cartoon. Wish they didn't discontinue it. I mean, really good. I mean, all the way through.
Absolutely deserves its spot. It's got the whistling, it's got all the best trumpets, and not to mention the
Another whistling theme song. Not with good memories, but you know, the Ed, Edd and Eddy Show. Sean used to love this show. I saw some episodes of it. It's silly, but and it's annoying. The show and the theme song, but Sean liked it, so I don't know what else to say about that.
Now this one I like because it's got the big band and the fun whistling. So it's pretty catchy. Not a song I would listen to on my own, but for the show, I think it fits very well.
One Cartoon Network show made this list, and I am proud to say it's Ed and Eddie, number 3. It topped out, it beat out the other whistling song on this list. Can't hate on it. You may say, oh, how did Ed and Eddie beat Andy Griffith's show? Well, let me tell you this. Did Andy Griffith ever eat a fucking mattress? Nope. Did Ed? Yep. So, Ed and Eddie lives on.
Well, before we go over number 2, it's time to give it a reward.
And we're back. Now, as you know, we've been through plenty of awards today, and I'm sure you saw them all, and your favorites probably won some, the others probably lost a lot. Doesn't matter. Point is, today we're here with our special guest, Brian. And Brian, you actually won an award this year, and I just wanted to, let me fish that out real quick. Yeah, oh, here it is. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, that's the Hating Ass Nigga Award. That's for you.
Why?
Yeah, it's not an honorary award. It's a special award. It was made just for you. And do you have anything you'd like to say? Any a speech maybe you've prepared?
Well, I didn't know I was gonna receive this because you would call it an honor ago, I guess. But yeah, I'd like to say a little something. Fuck the Power Rangers.
Seacrest out.
Just 2 more to go. Which 2 shows got the top 2 spots? Number 2 is Batman, the animated series. Name 1 complaint about this show. Yes, we're waiting. Its intro was written by the legendary composer Danny Elfman. Yes, the guy who wrote the music for Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice also did this theme, originally for the 1989 Batman movie.
Batman the Animated Series theme song is awesome. I mean, I'm not saying it's like so good it gets my nipples hard or anything, but it's pretty fucking good, alright? I could wake up to this every morning and be happy. It is so awesome, and you know adventure's coming.
So Batman's theme song, it's good. I like Batman, and there's no hard feelings about him or his character. He's a good character.
Now hearing this Batman theme is exciting to me because the Batman movie that came out in the late 80s, that was one of my favorite movies. I've always loved Tim Burton, and this song is great, like most of his work. And I really like how the accents and the music kind of sync along with the action in the theme video. So I like this one a lot. I get like sort of tingles when I hear it, so I love it. Way to go, Batman.
I mean, it's literally all trumpets. It's just the bee's knees. I don't know if I would have put it this high, because I definitely didn't. If you looked at my list, it was like, nah, I don't like that at all. But I do love the Batman theme song. It's absolute, just brings you back to your childhood. I think it's more nostalgic though than anything, because when I gotta compare it to other Batman intros, I still like a lot of other Batman intros more than that one. There's one in particular that I'm thinking of that I could see it being miles above that song. Perhaps you've heard of it.
What can I say about Batman, the animated series? Number 2. Should have been number 1, in my opinion. But hey, whatever. I remember back in, I think it was 92 or 3, going to see Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and that one came out right before they made the animated series. Had the same theme song for that movie, the opening credits, and wonderful. Fell in love with that style of animation. Still my favorite animated series. It's great. Should have been number 1, as I said.
And our number 1 pick, Batman Beyond. No, we didn't plan to put 2 Batman shows on our top 2 spots. It's just how the votes laid out. But Batman Beyond is here at our number 1 spot. What words could explain its epicness? None. Just listen.
They said, Sean, what gave you the idea to do a top 20 theme song list? Well, you know what? It was me listening to Batman Beyond. I said, oh man, that song's awesome. I wonder if we put all the theme songs together, what would win number one? So I had everybody vote. And I guess nothing could beat Batman Beyond because it is number one theme song. I'm not saying it's the best TV show on this list. No, it's not. But when it comes to theme songs, nothing can beat Batman Beyond. DuckTales? No. Ed and Eddie? No. Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers, nothing can beat Batman Beyond. Batman the Anime Series came close. But Batman Beyond, that fucking no way, Batman the Anime Series, I'm Batman Beyond. Ain't nothing. Batman Beyond, number one.
So, Batman Beyond, that theme song, it's a pretty good theme song, but I didn't really watch much of Batman, so I couldn't tell you much about that theme song.
Now, Batman Beyond, that is a classic. I used to work at Blockbuster, and that was one that people rented all the time, not just kids. I do like this theme song because it's kind of fun, and it almost sounds like something you'd hear at a cool club 30 years ago. But I like it a lot, and I can see why it's number one.
Batman Beyond, number one. I don't agree it should be number one, it should be number two, but I love this show, no doubt. And it was catchy as shit, that tune was. I think it should have been number two, but I love the show because it was a continuation of Batman the Animated Series. Just, hey, this is 20 years in the future, I believe, 30. Maybe 20 or 30, when Batman's too old to fight crime anymore, and he had to end up picking a gun up to save himself, and he realized, no more, never again. But, yeah, probably my second favorite anime show ever. Animated, not anime.
Did you guys get what I was alluding to? It's Batman Beyond. I can see why this one got number one. It's Batman freaking Beyond. I mean, it's beyond Batman. It's literally like, past it. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's in the title. It's like, hey, we got Batman, and then we got all this cool shit. So, Beyond. Also, those badass guitar riffs and just the in the middle. Oh, I love it. Doesn't get any better than that. New metal intro. Ooh.
Okay, thank you so much for watching Cool Kids with Asthma's Top 20 TV theme songs. Again, the countdown was picked by votes, and if you don't like our list, you can lick our balls.
This has been a lot of fun going over these top 20 TV theme songs. I don't think I've seen most of these shows, but it's really interesting to hear the songs and learn about the background of the shows. And I liked it a lot. I had a good time with this. Anyway, my name is Amanda Cruel. I'm glad I got to be here today. If you're interested in finding me elsewhere, I host comedy in Knoxville, and you can visit my website, squeeds.com, or find me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter at Squeeds, and it's spelled S-K-Weeds. And it's not related to marijuana. I made it up when I was 13, and I thought it sounded cool. So, thanks so much.
And that is the conclusion of the first ever Top 20 for Cool Kids with Asthma. And we'll be right back with another awesome Top 20 countdown. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Zach!
So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate the time that Sean's given me. And shout out to everybody. And I'll see y'all later.
You dumbass.
Poor Zach. You know we love you.